So, good evening, fellow Africans. Good evening, fellow Nigerians. How are we all doing, and how has the harsh economy of the country impacted you so far? I'm definitely sure that you're going through a very, very tough patch in this reality of ours. The country is on a default mode to destruction, and no thanks to the leadership that are at the helm of affairs in Abuja. The APC-led federal government has shown in all ways that it don't really mean so well for the masses of for the masses. That's the Nigerian populace. The madness in the petroleum downstream sector that has orchestrated the volume of terrible trades we are having now with respect to purchases of diesel, premium motor spirit, and kerosene, aviation fuel, and all of them is a pure indication to what failed leadership can cause for a people. I wouldn't need to speak so much grammar for you to really understand that we don't have any reason whatsoever to listen to any political party in 2023 that will be fielding men whom are not physically sound to provide leadership, or men who don't have the requisite skill to lead a complex nation as Nigeria. I would want you to know that as President Buhari is finishing up, he's going to leave a country that is in a terrible mess. The country is going to be in one of the worst mess ever available to a nation. So imagine now taking such a nation in such a state and handing them over to a man who does not really understand what leadership is going to be all about, or who may be probably fighting for his life. I've been very, very vocal about my disdain for the APC candidates that is looking like it. That's Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That doesn't mean that I'm also supporting the candidacy of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. These two men should excuse us. They should get off from the scene, and we should have younger, brighter, more sound people take over the reins of leadership in this country. The truth remains that no matter how much I stay here and talk and say all the things I want to say about Nigeria, the young people seem to be so relaxed. And these two same people are the major people who are making consultations. They are the major people who are looking like they are likely going to get the ticket. So I want to ask you, what do you think your fate is in this country? Truth remains that if we can sincerely get to work as a people, I am definitely sure that a lot would definitely change for us. But most of us are still busy wallowing in self-pity, still busy advancing conversations that shouldn't even be sustained for more than 30 seconds. You're talking about things that I feel that don't really matter. The Southeast has its own peculiar challenge, and those challenges are caused by the political class in the Southeast that have perpetually subjected the masses to all forms of hunger and poverty. So if you have an issue in the Southeast, the political leadership has to be addressed head on. This was the major reason why I listened actively to Professor Chukwuma Soludo as he was sworn in yesterday. He had very clear words to say for the people who are causing the arrest. At some point, we've come to say that these guys who have so made the Southeast ungovernable cannot come now to tell us that they are not involved in all that is happening. Prof has come to tell you that if you feel that you are not involved, come out and say it clearly. Call these people out and let's join hands to root them out of the Southeast. The problem of the South is the problem of political leadership and political followership. We've not been able to hold them accountable enough. That is why in Abia State, I have my very strong reservations for the leadership there. I have very, very strong reservations, and I don't miss words to say these things. 2023 is coming, and we are looking out for who is going to be taking over, both at the state and at the national levels. I want you to be a part to finding a solution to what is happening to this country of ours. A whole lot is not going on well, and we are on a crash course. I can make bold to tell you that we shouldn't be talking about Tinubu at this time. We shouldn't be talking about Atiku. We should be talking about the likes of Peter Obi. We should be talking about the likes of supposedly Professor Sibanjo. I believe that there are a lot of political factors that are not allowing him to come to full force to do that which he's supposed to do. We should be talking about Professor George Moral. These are men we should be calling, not people like Atiku and former governor Tinubu. We need a country that works. That is not too much to ask for. We are demanding for it, and I would want you to play your role. Go do your own part. Talk to somebody, convince somebody, let somebody see why we need to all get out and get involved in this whole thing. The madness is so much, and we can't continue this way. This is not how we are going to build a prosperous homeland. Trust me when I say that we are in very, very desperate times. We need serious solutions. And I would want you to get involved. I would want you to do your part. I would want you to work towards a Nigeria that works for all of us. We can't all run away. That doesn't also preclude the fact that some of us will be looking for alternatives. But then, wherever we go to, Nigeria remains our home. Wherever I stay, Aba remains the place I want to go to anytime to make investments, to build a palatial residence. Yes, I said so. Anambra is home to me. Everything about the development of the state matters a lot to me. So we can't always continue to sit on the fence. I'm asking you, what are you doing? What are you doing towards contributing to the growth of this country? I'm here, I'm pissed, I'm angry. We seem like we've been subdued to just take anything that is thrown at us. How long are we going to live this type of life? Fela said so much about this before he passed on, before they killed him and all that. Up till still today, we're still saying the same thing. When are we going to have a leadership that works? When are you going to take responsibility? When are you going to stop sitting back and doing nothing? Why can't you go and get your PVC? Why? What excuse do you have to give? This election of 2023 is going to determine so much about our future as a people. And I want you watching this video at this minute to know that Onyekachi is making his own contribution. I'm doing my own part. I would definitely want you to do your own part. Abia State, as it is today, on my honor, is not what I've always wished for when we were running helter-skelter, telling everybody about Governor Keze Ikpeazu. I just wish he can pull a magic wand and do so much within a short time. But then, it just looks as if I'm just that dreamer that is yet to wake up from his dream. But then, I would continue to dream, and I'll continue to walk. There is a God who is there to listen, if only we can pray and put in the work. We can't continue this way. No, it's not possible. We can't sustain this. The madness has to be checked head on. It's just unfortunate that we are displaced as a nation. May God help the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the former giant of Africa. May we get back to our giant status. Thank you so much. God bless you. Do your own part. Talk to somebody. To talk to somebody. To talk to somebody. It's not going to cost you much. Even if it costs you much, then trust me, it is worth it. Thank you so much. Just felt I should share my few cents with you. How is your evening going? Thank you so much.